So you guys are dressed up as just regular steampunk or anything particular?
No, just general steampunk.
What do you guys like about steampunk so much?
Mainly because you can be so creative with it, and it can be made out of just found materials. It's very accepting of just stuff that's thrown together, but still looks cool.
Mainly because, he said, mainly because you can make it out of stuff that you find, and it can be really cool. It's very accepting of, you know, whatever you decide to create, and it looks really cool.
Right. How long did it take you guys to make these outfits?
He spends a lot of time on his outfit. He spent probably a few weeks with this outfit.
And yourself, just kind of bits and
just
pieces?
A few days. We're still working on my other half.
You got swords, which is kind of a little more unique for steampunk, I guess.
Yeah.
Right?
I just carry these swords as self-defense.
Do you cosplay as anything else?
Do I what?
Do you cosplay as any like characters or anything like that,
No,
or just
not
steampunk?
really, just
How about
steampunk.
yourself? Yeah. Okay. What was the hardest thing to make that you have?
All of these were difficult in a different way.
They're all difficult in a different way.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear him?
A little bit. I mean, that's fine. I can probably tweak the audio later on. So like the gun, that's made from like it looks like a Nerf kind of gun too?
Yeah.
Okay. I see like a little bulb over here. That's like a LED bulb. That's pretty cool.
They're all different stuff.
Yeah. What is the craziest thing you guys have seen today so far?
We saw a really good Star Wars Stormtrooper costume earlier.
Oh, what was special about it?
Detailed.
Really
it was not a regular Stormtrooper costume. It was modeled after the Star Wars Renegade series.
Okay, cool.
So it had some intricate detailing, some other equipment that's not standard to the Stormtroopers.
Cool.
Alrighty. It's definitely really cool.
Yeah.
Really
cool. All right. Thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah.
So who you guys? You're Catwoman. Who are you?
Gender bent Catwoman.
Yeah, gender bent Catwoman, and you are.
I'm a Marvel girl, Jean Grey from the '60s.
Okay, so what's the deal with the gender bender? Why did you do that, as opposed to?
It's my favorite. Why not?
Oh, okay. What do you like about Catwoman so much?
She's got good taste.
Yeah. What did you think about the Catwoman in Dark Knight Rises?
I like Anne Hathaway, so I was okay with it, but she's not my favorite.
Yeah, cool. And well, why did you choose this character?
Well, I came here to take a picture with Stan Lee, so I wanted to be a classic Marvel character. And it was too much money to get the wig and everything for Kitty Pryde, so I went with Jean Grey.
Did you already meet Stan Lee, or was that like coming up?
Yeah, I did. I took a picture with him.
Oh yeah, did you say anything to have a conversation with him at all? Or
a little bit.
Yeah?
He was sitting in a chair when I walked in the booth, and he was like, "Oh, come here," and like gave me a big hug. And then we took the picture, and he was like, "Oh, he took that really fast."
Yeah. That's cool.
Just fangirling.
If you had to choose a new movie for Marvel to release, what would it be?
Oh gosh, it would probably be an X-Men movie done right, because First Class is the only X-Men movie that they've made so far that's like at all okay.
Yeah.
And it would probably be set in the Ultimate Universe with Kitty Pryde and Colossus.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How about yourself? Are you DC fan yourself more? Or?
I like it all. But I have to agree with her. I'd want a good X-Men movie done.
Okay, cool. What's the craziest thing you guys have seen today so far?
Oh gosh. Probably when I was standing in line to meet Stan Lee, there was somebody like standing in line too, and they were just like losing their shit, like so excited, shaking, and like, oh, it was fun.
That's cool. Have you guys cosplayed anybody else, or?
This is my first official cosplay and comic
That's
convention.
your first?
Yeah.
So it looks pretty good.
Thank you very much.
I've seen much worse for a first, and that's.
Thank you very much.
How much time did you spend working on that?
Oh my gosh, it was actually pretty fast. It was, I don't know, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. How about yourself?
Yeah, I have a couple more. I have a bunch of Harley Quinns, Poison Ivy, Supergirl, Batgirl, kind of. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff.
Cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. So who you guys cosplaying today?
Henchman of the Mighty Monarch.
What do you
From the Venture Brothers.
What do you guys like about these characters?
What?
Not everything. They're awesome.
What is there not to like?
Yeah.
They're dominating the world. One mad scientist at a time.
Did you guys make these yourself, or?
Oh yes, we did.
Yeah.
From scratch.
How long did that take?
This is the second year she's working on, and this one took about 2 months to put together.
Okay.
But you're always looking for details. Can I find the pouch?
Oh yeah, the better belt, things like
better
that.
belt, the better this. Can I make this or
Do you guys dress up as any other characters?
Nope.
Not yet.
Not yet?
But,
Okay.
It's only our second Comikaze, so.
Oh, okay.
but there's always, as soon as I will love this costume forever. I will never ever dress as anything other than this.
She was this last year, and I just could not come in costume, so I had to come because Comikaze just rules.
Yeah.
Rules.
What was your first memory with comics?
Pardon?
What's your first memory with comics?
Oh,
Remember, you were on camera.
Batman and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, way back in 62, 61.
Yeah.
When they were really good.
Yeah. Did you watch the recent movies? The
I
Batman
watched
movies?
a whole bunch of and all the new Marvel movies and that worked up to the group. Yeah, we love it.
Is there any series that you'd like to see made into a movie that hasn't been done yet?
Oh God, it hasn't been done
A series made into the movie, The Venture Brothers.
yet.
Oh yeah?
Well, I'm looking forward to Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange got like one movie. It's like, okay, we could do more Doctor
And I
Strange.
want more Doc Savage. I don't care what anyone says. I love me some Doc Savage.
Doc Savage,
Doc
absolutely.
Savage.
Cool. Can I ask what you guys do for a living, or are you guys retired, or?
Retired.
Okay, what did you guys
Or
do?
just tired, whichever comes first.
What were you? What was your career previously?
Mostly office work.
Office work and use
Working in a warehouse.
warehouse. Okay. What's the craziest thing you guys have seen today so far?
Seen today so far?
Yeah.
Oh God, that's
that's really hard to say.
There's so many cool costumes, and I don't even know.
Yeah.
All the hundreds of photo ops we've had today.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
You guys look
Yeah,
great.
that was pretty crazy.
Thank you.
I'm not
Okay.
used to that.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Oh,
Thank you.
Sorry. All right. So who you? She just landed you?
Do you want to interview her?
No, it's fine. It's cool. So who you dressed up as today?
I am dressed up as Tifa Lockheart from Final Fantasy VII.
What made you choose this character to cosplay?
Actually, it was a lot of my friends. They told me that I had to do Tifa at some point in my whole.
Did you actually play the game, or?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I mean, I do love Tifa. It's just that since so many people had already done her, I didn't know if I was gonna be like good at cosplaying as Tifa. So, but I finally did. I thought this would be a good place to do it at.
Okay. You play anything else right now, or?
Right now, I am so hooked on Modern Warfare 3.
How many hours a week do you spend playing?
Goodness. I think I play every day, and sometimes I play till like 8 a.m. in the morning. I sold my soul.
8 a.m.?
Yeah, it was bad. That's when I knew I was like, okay, I'm addicted.
Did you pre-order Black Ops 2?
Not yet.
Or you don't do the Black Ops?
I'm debating on.
Okay. It's a future one, right? Kind of little.
Yeah, but that's kind of cool, and it's got zombies, and that's kind of.
Yeah.
That's a good thing right there. I mean, so.
Do you cosplay anybody else?
For this convention or another one?
Just whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Anime Expo, I went as a human version of Alduin from Skyrim.
Okay. I don't know who that. I wouldn't recognize that character, but I know that's a game. But a lot of people spend a lot of time on it too.
Yeah, it's all good. And then I did a female version of Vincent Valentine before that from Final Fantasy VII too.
Okay, so you just really like the RPGs, right?
Yeah, that's my favorite stuff right now.
Cool. Are you into comics at all, or not just video games?
Comics, sort of, but I would say more video games than anime. It was definitely more my thing, yeah.
Okay. Can I ask what you do for a living? You a student? You're working?
I am a student, yeah. I work in a retail store, but I mean, right now I'm just trying to graduate, yeah.
Okay, what are you studying?
Communications.
Okay, what do you want to do with that?
I want to work for Disney.
Disney.
Yeah.
I just renewed my pass, so
Really?
I approve of that career decision.
Right, yeah, I'm about to renew mine too. So.
You checked out Cars already, right?
No, I have to.
That's pretty great.
I hear it's amazing. And I'm
Yeah,
so
it's
excited.
very fun. I recommend you go there, like maybe as soon as you can.
It looks like Radiator Springs or something.
Yeah. What's the craziest thing you've seen today so far?
Here, I'm not too sure. I saw a really awesome pain cosplay, but he made his mask like it was like really intense, like really intricate, and it was just, she was like a lot of work into it. Like I had no idea how he made that thing, but it was really nuts.
That's cool.
So yeah.
Alrighty, thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks.
So who are you cosplaying today?
I'm cosplaying as a New California Republic soldier.
What is this character, like a comic book character or from
a video game character, actually. I'm from the game Fallout New Vegas. Came out in 2010, I believe.
Okay, what drew you to this character?
You know what? I noticed at my first convention, I noticed that everyone dresses as their favorite mainstream character, such as like Rogue over there to.
Right.
Well, I guess that's it. But anyways, I realized, you know what? Everyone's gonna get tired of seeing the same person over and over. So might as well go for a character that people recognize from a series, but he's not important.
Okay.
And this character is actually just a non-player character, an NPC.
So he's not really known for...
He's not famous, he's just
You would only know from playing the game.
I'm expendable, yeah. I'm just a random guy that you say hi to.
Have you seen any other characters from the same game?
Yes, I have. I've seen 3 others, actually.
Okay.
But they wear, like, blue jumpsuits with yellow numbers on their back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've seen today?
You know what? Hard to say yet. I mean, I'm actually amazed this con's actually bigger than I expected it to be.
Yeah, did you go last year? Or?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
My cousin told me to go last year.
Yeah.
But the best one, I guess the crazy thing I seen here today was, I guess the displays. They're actually like really, they stick out, especially that front stage. I don't even know what's going on.
They didn't have
there.
it last year. It's pretty cool. Pretty serious. Are you playing any other games right now?
Yes, right now I'm actually playing a game actually made by the same developers of Fallout called Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How many hours of a week do you spend on that?
You know, not as much since the fall semester started, but when it first came out, first character I spent over 90 hours playing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, then I cut it in half to 40 hours, and now it's like 5 hours a piece.
Oh, okay, so you're a student then?
Yeah.
What are you studying?
Studying history.
History? What do you want to do with that?
You know, I have no idea. It's buried in an English major at this point.
History. What era do you like studying the most?
You know, I like studying, I guess, Eastern to ancient history.
Okay, cool.
Because we always cover Western history in this side of the world.
Okay, cool. Can I ask where you're from yourself?
Oh yes, I'm from Montebello, California. About like located around East Los Angeles.
Okay, did you go to other conventions too, or?
You know, I went to Anime Expo and recently for the first time Comic-Con.
Oh, wow, you made it into Comic-Con, huh?
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, you know, I was amazed. I was alone, but I did really good with my cosplay.
What was your biggest memory from that?
Biggest memory was meeting a lot of famous people, such as the game developers from the game publisher BioWare, which is known for making Mass Effect and Knights of the Republic.
Sure.
And I actually got them to sign my flag, which is funny, with the signature that's shown. Like around here, and so on.
Oh, wow.
And while at this convention, I'm getting other people to sign my flag as well.
It's a good canvas for that.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you hoping to meet anybody this weekend?
You know what? No one in particular, because anyone I know is not coming, but you know what? If they do, it'll be nice to see them. But I'm not looking for them.
Cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
Oh, no problem, sir. Have a good day.
So you are playing Walter White, is that correct?
Walter White.
What drew you to the character?
What?
What drew you to the character? Why'd you?
Oh, I actually just finished watching the last episode last night, so I've been totally eating up the show.
I'm still on season 2, but
okay, well,
it's pretty crazy so far.
I won't say anything, but you know, it's an amazing show, as you know. Then. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have an understanding of the chemistry behind everything, or you just enjoy the show?
Absolutely not. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, okay. Did you do this all yourself?
I did.
You got just like a jumpsuit, like a, I don't know, has sort of a schmuck or whatever, and then
spray painted.
Yeah,
yellow.
and then your meth right there.
Got the meth right here.
How'd you make? Is that just sugar or?
So it's raspberry rock candy, which I was just told about 15 minutes ago is the exact same what they use on the show.
Oh, interesting. Are you into comics at all, or?
Sure, yeah.
Well, what kind of series?
I grew up with the you know what, when The Dark Knight Returns. That's what got me into comics.
Oh, okay. Was that your very first experience with comics?
Yes.
Or? Oh, okay. So, what's the craziest thing you've seen today so far?
Gee, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Steampunk X-Men. Wooden mustaches for sale.
The mustaches is a little too much, I think.
Guy handing out blue meth. You know. Elvira.
Cool. Have you cosplayed anybody else?
Last year I was Zan from the Wonder Twins.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Can I ask what you do for a living?
I'm a teacher.
A teacher?
Yes.
Okay. Any other
Science teacher.
Science?
Yes.
Thanks a lot for your time.
All right, sure.
Okay, so who are you cosplaying today?
I'm Suki from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
What is this character known for? What drew you to the character?
I really wanted to do something a little bit simpler. This is my first costume that I made it a few years ago. I wanted to do something a little bit simpler. I wasn't as confident to do something that showed my face entirely, so
Yeah.
it's just kind of like a nice compromise to not wearing a mask and still being a little bit hidden.
How much did you make this entirely yourself, or?
Yes.
Wow, this is great. How long did it take? You've been working on it for a while, you said, right?
Well, over the course of 6 months, it took me, it condensed down to the actual time it took about 2 weeks, but
Okay.
spread out over a long time.
Okay. Are you into comics too, or?
A little bit. I remember the basics like Watchmen, you know, so of course everyone
Yeah, yeah.
Watchmen, but that's
Okay.
pretty good.
So you said this character is from Airbender?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts about the movie?
Everyone asks. I actually like the costumes. I don't really feel, it's my place to really make any comments about the film, but
Okay.
but I really like the costume work in it.
Would you be up for seeing more of it, another attempt, or just like a sequel, or?
I mean, I was personally interested in seeing the costumes of characters in the second season and seeing how they portrayed them, just out of interest. But I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, everyone has different opinions. I don't really
Sure.
like to get into the battle.
Sure. Do you cosplay any other characters, or is this your first one you said?
This is the first one I made a few years ago. I also cosplay Princess Yue from the same series, as well as Azula. And then I do some small costumes like Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service and Patty Mayonnaise.
Is there any characters that you would like to cosplay?
I really like to cosplay the Lady Amalthea from The Last Unicorn.
Okay, well, what is that character known for?
She was a unicorn and turns into a human. It's a really popular movie from like the 80s.
Interesting. Okay, cool. And how long did it take for you to do like the face makeup?
Half an hour this morning.
Half an hour. Okay, cool. What's the craziest thing?
Pretty awesome, like Halo armor and stuff.
Halo. Cool. Is there like a costume contest kind of thing? Or?
I heard there might be one, but I don't really know anything about it.
Okay. Are you a student? Are you working?
I'm a character animation student at Cal Arts.
Cal Arts. Okay. So where do you want to go with that? Just.
I want to be a stop motion puppet or set fabricator.
Okay. Cool. Thanks a lot for your time.
Yeah. Thanks. Have a great day.
So tell us who you are.
Well, here at Comikaze, I am Steampunk Storm.
I knew it.
Thank you. Thank you, darling.
I see there's a few of you out here today, yes?
As far as the steampunk group, we have 6 in our group. We have Rogue, Cyclops, Beast, with the claws, Wolverine.
Okay.
And then Storm.
So you guys all part of a group or just friends?
Really,
or?
we started this at Comic-Con
last
year because we have a big steampunk meetup at Comic-Con on Saturday. And there was a lady that just said, you know what, why don't we all meet up and do a steampunk X-Men? And I asked them, I said, well, could they use a Storm? Because my own character is called Shadow, and I am a vampire. But I'm a vampire zombie hunter. So it was pretty easy to move into Storm, because Storm is always a fashion icon.
Yeah.
It really is.
So did you create this all yourself, or?
I did not make the corset. I made everything except the shoes, the hair, corset. But it was called Yards and Yards of Yardage, and it was the best color. Steampunk Storm is not as flighty as the regular Storm, a little more grounded, but still has the ability to affect wind. So everything I wanted to have on there was a little bit of movement. The other part was that since Storm has to still have weapons as steampunk, we went with archery.
Okay.
So that is why I have an arm archery piece here.
Yeah, it's great. So you into comics yourself? Much,
oh
or?
yes, I've been interested in comics for many years. I cut my teeth on Storm, on the X-Men. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, the X-Men and can we just say I also caught it on Conan?
Yeah.
That's the second biggest wonderful person.
Yeah.
But Storm is my favorite. I do base my my own character on Storm, on Eartha Kitt, on Catwoman, and then also on oh darn, I can't think of Tina Turner for her character in Mad Max. That's part of what brought this on also.
So what was your first experience with comics?
I came to this country in in the late 60s. I was a little girl, and the first, well, really wasn't a comic that I read so much as the first thing I saw was Batman on television. And it was the Batman, the first time I ever saw it was the Batman that had Eartha Kitt as Catwoman. My world opened up. I had to see more. I did not know she was not the first one. I did not know she was not the original one, but she was great. And then after that, once I got into high school, comics were sort of like what suited me, what helped with my fantasy. Because my occupation after that, I got into performing, and I'm a circus performer. I do trapeze.
Okay, great. Well, I guess we have the contest on the way, so I don't want to keep you too long.
Not a problem. I hope that we win, but really I hope I have a lot of Kodak moments.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. You have to take care.
Bye.
Bye.